from themselves. So that's mostly what I hate about it. Plus, I don't like how they look either. I don't find koalas to be cute in any capacity. Like, a lot of people really love them. A lot of Australians love how they look. And like, I've had a lot of like zoo experiences where you get to go and like pat and be close to koalas, and they're quite nasty, quite gnarly creatures. Monkey is so pissed right now. No, I don't hate koalas because of Monkey. No, I have long, deep standing like grudge towards koalas because they're just like they literally, if they're doing mating calls in trees in our scrub in our bushlands, they literally sound like Satan trying to take a burning piss. They just sound so fucking bad, right? So they're horrible. If you live near one, you don't want to live near one. This shouldn't be having corpses in there. They also do have STDs. So the biggest factor is that koalas have chlamydia. It's a fact. They also can transmit it to each other. So basically, it's just passed around. They ain't doing the safe stuff, you know. I'm not getting into that. You want to know what an STD is? You can talk to your parents about that one. However, I'm not going into like the depth of that. But yeah, that's something you talk to your parents about. So you can understand why I don't like that. Yeah. Look, the main thing you need to know is if you just do a quick Google search of a koala calling, like doing like a like mating call or anything like that, and listen to what it sounds like, and tell me that you'd be comfortable laying in bed at night with that going on outside of your window at full volume without any context while you're like drifting off to sleep. Let me know if that's all right, because if you're comfortable with that, you might be comfortable with just like living with Satan. So raccoons are just a better animal to have around. I got no problem with raccoons. I think raccoons are relatively cute. They look so lost when they try to like find food to put in their mouth and stuff. Where the fuck is the pen? Here, this is it. Alright, tell you what, Felicia, can you do repairs? I don't want to rope shit. I couldn't give two fucks about that. Bren, can you fix stuff? No? What about this? What's this made out of? Sandstone. I bet you anything we don't have that fucking sandstone. Get rid of that shit. Let's get a real piece of fucking fence in there. Like... wood. We're right next to wood. Any bastard could probably wake up and... not you, apparently. Not you. Fucking, I'll let you guys figure it out. You guys have fun with your roaming animals. That's fine. Yeah, raccoons just look adorable when they're like pretty much just lost. They're also like, they make like cute and interesting noises. They're quite intelligent. I do enjoy like watching them when they're just like, I don't know. When they eat, they're just like hilarious to watch. They do sometimes. But at the same time, there's like a whole slew of animals that can have rabies as well. We don't have rabies in Australia, at least. That's one of the good things. We've got a lot of like strict border controls and stuff like that for all sorts of trades. So we don't have that. But yeah, our fucking drop bears in the fucking trees got themselves some fucking chlamydia. The koala sounded like a pig. Well... yeah, well, just imagine you're just, like, not prepared for that shit. That's because koala murders all the sick and weak animals. Oh, man. I just wish you knew what they smell like, Monkey. I think that alone would probably make you have some second thoughts. Like, I've got a really strong sense of smell to begin with, but fucking hell. At least, like, to me, kangaroos always smell nice. Kangaroos smell like they're, like, dusky and musky. It's very nice. This sounds so funny. I mean, maybe if you're not local, a lot of our animals generally sound like they're doing something else than what they're actually making a noise of. But if you're local, like, they can go on for a while. They're pretty fucking annoying. Jolly is having a daze. My animals are roaming away. Nobody's slaughtering my animals. That cow could be slaughtered right now. Expired recruitment. Mate Barnes, if you got that kind of expired recruitment, how's this prisoner doing? 9. I think Mo isn't a prisoner. Does cheetahs sound like the best of all felines? Cheetahs sound pretty cute. Yeah. Cheetahs are kind of like... They're kind of like cats, but they a little bit more like dogs, honestly. They're like fast dog cats kind of thing. Bobcats sound crazy at night too. I've heard that too. Bobcats and... Is it your mountain lions also sound fucking wild? Also know it says one that sounds like a woman being murdered when it calls out at night, and it's terrifying sounding. Like, I don't think I'd have the mental stability to live in that kind of like area where those are just like getting around making those noises at night. I'd be like, I am not getting out of my car unless like I have full fucking lasers going off, all sorts of stuff. When I think about bunnies, I don't mind bunnies. Bunnies are kind of cute. I had a rabbit growing up. It was all right. I don't know. Little nose twitch, little tail. It didn't like having touch that much. What was it? And cheetahs, where I'm at, just bobcats, lions, bears, badgers. What's a Gillia monsters? Rattlesnakes, tarantula, hawks, just to name a few. Oh, bulk goods trader. Oh, it's one flying over. Nice. So we're definitely not fucking moving at this rate. What was that called? Old school shipping. Nice. Nice. I would like to try eating rabbit at some point. I imagine it's just a leaner version of kangaroo. I would like to try it. It's very hard to get rabbit around here because it's a pest animal, so it's not really something that's like kept and grown. A bit of a shame. But yeah, fucking rabbit I grew up with has like soft ears and stuff, had soft ears. It's like pretty pleasant. I'm not going to sell off any of my animals. I'm in like basically dire need of like taking on animals. 15-year-old stallion. Yeah, maybe. What's it pronounced? Gila monster. Some kind of aggressive thick lizard. I love it. I love whatever the fuck that is. It sounds awesome. I actually quite like lizards and reptiles and shit. I ate a rabbit once. It was very strange. Really? Let's get some food. I might as well get them some food. We have so much money and I'm pulling stuff apart. Well, I don't need chem fuel. Fuck it. I do need medicine, components. I can afford shit. It did not taste like meat to me, but also it was... Let me know how that ends. Asora is low effort right now. She's just laying... She's sulking because I took her bed to wash. She has a blanket, and she doesn't like the fact that she can't lay in a circle. She's very sweet. But she's very tired. Let's see, rhino stuff. Let's set bears, moose, rattlesnakes, wolves, lynx, mountain lions. Most dangerous are ticks. Yeah, I find that interesting. You guys have got some really fucking dangerous ticks. Like, we have ticks and stuff, but like, unless you actually go out into like tick scrub country, like, you don't really have to worry about it here. And a lot of our bushlands like regularly dusted for certain types of ticks and stuff. Keep the numbers down or whatever, certain types. It was like dry. Yeah, rabbit's real easy apparently to like overcook. Real easy. I'm not surprised by that at all. I sell off the jade and the uranium and the plasteel, because why not? I like eating duck. Kind of like chicken but super greasy. I fucking love duck. Because obviously I can't eat lamb and I really love lamb, right? So duck is like my kind of like next go-to and I really fucking love it. I've worked out how to cook it in a way that its skin comes up like really nice and like that really beautifully crisp, but also like oily and light and flaky, and like underneath it's like fat is still like kind of I don't know, just buttery kind of thing, and then it's like skin and everything is all like all the meat of it and stuff is like really just juicy and just nice. I can cook meat without any fucking issue. It's something I'm actually really good at doing. Anything that requires me to have patience and not participate, I'm good at that. Anything that requires me to like take time and care and like watch over it and constantly interact with it, I can't fucking do it. I'll just burn it. I'm very good at doing stuff like that. I hate ticks we got. Yeah, you guys got some like fucking bad ones. We do get a couple of like, I think we have like a couple of paralysis ticks. Yeah. Like not where I am, but in some areas. Sorry. So sometimes you'll hear like an animal's got one of those on them and they haven't got to like a vet in time or something like that. So yeah, there's all sorts of problems with that. I'm gonna get rid of the gold. I'm gonna have some water too. Hold up. The mosquitoes carried away my dog. You got a few mosquitoes there, monkey. Yeah, we get some decent mosquitoes. Like it depends. Like if we get a good rainy season in summer and we get like people like leaving stuff like laying around, like water sources laying around, we'll get some. We have our mosquitoes have got like Ross River fever and stuff like that in them. So you get hit by one of those, you can get quite sick, I believe, for years. I've had a few family and friends get it before, and it's apparently really fucking awful, quite debilitating. Hey, Grim, welcome in. You missed an hour-long slog of me fighting elephants, only to still lose 2 colonists. So that happened. Yeah. You guys haven't managed to catch Grim for a while. It's been getting hotter here, so it's like I'm lucky enough to at least have air conditioning and stuff, but I'm pretty sure Grim's just got like a fan. So it's been quite disruptive. Summer is always quite difficult. Well, we're only in spring, but you guys get the idea. You guys sort of know what I mean, what I'm on about, maybe, possibly. I'm going to take them for their extra money, because why the fuck not? Sell all the furs. Thrombo fur sells for $10 a pop, for fuck's sake. And get rid of all the wools, so nobody's going to be able to make anything for a while in the way of cloths. Ooh, fucking hell, look at that. That's almost to the fucking dollar value. Do I have, tell you what, like 80 cents. How do you feel about a corn? You do feel good about a corn. I'll take that trade. There we go. As it's starting to cool down in the evenings. Yeah, we still have cold evenings, but we've got warmer days. So spring is kind of nice where we get warmer daytime, but the evening's still cold enough to require a jumper sometimes, depending on where you are. And like fall for us is more like it's hot. What's it? It's like hot at night or warmish at night, but it gets really cold during the days in the morning. But yeah, it's slowly getting a little bit warmer. I don't mind it. I quite like summer. A lot of people don't like it. And when it's hot, I just struggle to deal with the heat. I know you do, Grim. I pretty much figure that coming into summer, I'll probably not see you as much with 7 days and stuff like that, because even at like 9 and 10 o'clock at night, it's still going to be pretty hot to deal with. But that's okay. I kind of already know from experience what summer's like for you. There's another fucking orange horse. It needs to be slaughtered. Yeah, so we had like 30-something fucking elephants come and attack us. It was something. It was a hard, long slog that was really draining. I also had Raccoon, 3 variations of Raccoon, which, of course, as we all know, is blessed. And they were an ally, and I was willing to do what I did to get Grim to get blessed as Raccoon. And I still couldn't fucking get it. Because they just like went gung-ho with the drugs and went straight into battle and died with the elephants. And then I had to re-roll it in a combination that didn't involve that in my save. So yeah, that was frustrating. I lost 2 colonists. I lost Sweeney and Blizzard. And the trade-up was I could lose Sweeney and Blizzard, or I could lose Sweeney, Blizzard, Ram, Chimpanzee, and a couple of legacy animals. Or I could lose Sweeney, Blizzard, and one bonded animal. That was my toss-up. That was my two options. No matter how many times I played it, those two people still died. So I ended up re-rolling it for an hour, at least. Yeah, it was an effort. Also, as I was saying too, just a heads up with tomorrow for anybody that wasn't here earlier, is that just keep an eye on Discord and Twitter for like airing times and stuff like that, because I may potentially get cross-contamination at the hot pot Korean barbecue place and or not be able to stream. Otherwise, I'm not actually sure what fucking game to play tomorrow night anyway at this point. All good, Grim. Get yourself coffee. So much for fucking leaving. It's like 10th of August. I was supposed to have a caravan set up by now to go. You know what? I'm going to set one up anyway. No, art streams next week. I did have a fiddle with the tablet today. I got that installed. It's really interesting. It's so sensitive. And I had to program GIMP to accept how it works, because GIMP is a free program. It doesn't automatically connect with things, so I had to like program in how the pen and everything works. But it's very fucking cool. It's very smooth, but it's so precisely sensitive. I'm starting to wonder whether or not either I have a jittery hand when I draw, or if I just need to get like a cloth glove so I can slide over the surface a bit better. I know you're sensitive, Grim, and I know you're probably not talking about your feelings. We've had some interesting conversations in here tonight. Oh my god. What was it earlier? I was talking to, I think it was Dept in Discord. I was talking to fucking somebody, and I said how I was going to start nibbling on some spicy cheese. And out of nowhere, I got a comment from Dept being like, is it I like different kind of spice or something like that? Or like I like different kind of spices or something. And I legitimately thought he was talking about cheese. And then it was like, no, let's talk about other stuff. I'm like, oh, that went straight over my head. I didn't catch that at all. All right. It's going to take a little bit. I want to grab a couple of people that are like full on construction. They're going to live at the new location. And I want a few people. I basically want everybody that does the art and other shit to go. So, like you, sure you can go. I want like little groups of 10. Artistic, medical, social. A medical person would be great. Jet's a cook, so you're not going on the first run. I need cooks to stay behind until pretty much the end. Artistic and social. I didn't know Ender was so high on the socials. Underground, a pyromaniac, abrasive, mining, construction. Yes, you can go. And you got a bit of shooting, but you don't have a gun. Snake. Artistic again. This lot's not going to fucking help me. I need to get somebody that can do like some serious construction. There's another one, a social. You can stay behind. Cellar's still not up. Hummingbird. Cooking, you're not going. Barrel. Plants wouldn't be too bad, but I don't need those planted on the first run. Animals, I will need one person for animals. Lasagna. Social, no. Stainforth. Melee shooting, not really. Sasha. Mining would be good. Yeah, you can go. Sasha can go. What's Mush got? What have you got? Animals, crafting, a lot of shooting. Val, you're probably a miner or something. Nope, intellectual. Jackal, rafting. I've already got a lot of crafters on this one. I need constructors. Cooking. Plants can wait. Nitro. Crafting. Fucking hell, you lot have got a lot of fucking... I've already clicked on you. Mitts. I can't remember what you do. Cooking. Cheapo. Nope. Silverware could probably do some. Yeah, silverware. Oh, darling, you're going with me. There we go. That's a small group. It's not a big group yet. It's good enough. I'm going to need to take horses that aren't pregnant. Animals that aren't pregnant have to go. So that's immediately I click on one that's pregnant. So that's probably a male. It's okay if they arrive and they get knocked up and then have the next lot when they get back. I don't mind that problem. But I don't really need to have them having their calves there. If I can avoid it. If I can send them on another run. There's a large group. I want to send out a lot of stuff with it. There's a random ass mare. You're already pregnant. That one's 7. Alright. This is probably a lot of animals for a really small group of people. I might actually dump out the extra 7. And that's probably plenty enough, honestly. Okay. The only problem I'm going to have is when I move the last caravan and it has got small animals and cats and all sorts of stuff in it. The problem I'm going to have is the travel time for that. Unfortunately, let's get rid of everything, whatever you just picked, and I'll pick the shit, yeah? Okay. So first things first, we're going to need some good pemmican, but I actually need a fair bit of wood to go on this. So let's see what a couple of stacks of packaged survival meals and stuff look like. Okay. That's not a lot weight-wise, so that's okay. I'm going to need to take a good quantity of medicine, but I'm going to need a fridge, so I don't really want a lot of good medicine, so probably 50 for the run. Probably 2 of those. These can be stored inside. Actually, I'll tell you what, this would be better to take as long as I can put it inside. As long as I don't drop everything when they arrive. Actually, fuck it, just do 100. Take a stack of 100. Let's see, okay. Now, you lot, I don't know how many people I had specifically, but I'm going to take a few bedrolls. I don't want them to use them on their trip. I need them to set up where we go. So I don't mind them taking a good clump of the bedrolls with them. That's fine. That's what, 18, 19, 20 bedrolls to set up at least. It's not going to be enough beds, but it'll be fine. Now, they can carry light shit, but I want them to take some blocks and shit with them on the first run because we're constructing shit. I'm going to just need things. I don't want the silver or anything. Where's my blocks? I haven't looked for these to travel with for a long time. That's my chunks. There. Okay, so I want to build with marble and slate, primarily. The new location will have granite and I think limestone. So whatever I've got in the way of marble blocks and slate and stuff like that, this is going to really weigh it down. But I'll see what I can carry. Pretty much, let's try 700 of that and add the extra of metal. Actually quite a lot of steel. I don't want you to take all of it because I bet you anything some cunt in my base will fucking run off and build something while I'm not looking. To take about that much. And then we'll add in a couple of components to get something built. Grab those. I don't want all of them. Grab 100 of them. I really thought I had more of these. But I guess I don't. I had 191 components before that battle, so obviously some shit got broken. Okay, so that's not too bad. I could carry more. What would get them set up at the new place and make them happy? A telescope would make them happy. Little things, people, little things. Simple thing like putting a fucking masterwork around. Not a priority to take, but makes them happy. Hospital beds would be great. That can go on the second run though. Basic beds and stuff like that. It's a downgrade, but it's a risk. Tool benches and stuff like that could be useful. Tool cabinets and stuff could be useful. Television would make them happy. What's it? I'm starving. It's not even lunchtime yet. I don't blame you, Bless. Probably fucking working so friggin' hard. And then out of nowhere, your stomach rumbles and stuff. I think the other thing too is if your body gets used to consistently eating decent sized meals, it just relies on asking you to feed it as soon as possible. to like curb that. Even I've actually had a bit of an appetite lately. Been eating like a little bit before stream, and then before I'm like getting ready for bed and stuff. Like I'm gonna try to do some bruschetta stuff, some basic stuff, nothing fancy. Real basic stuff this morning before I have to get ready for bed. I could take elephant tusks to trade. Mind you, I wish you had some shade where you work, Bless. It's like, it concerns me that you get like so burnt. Like you work in like the heat, the elements, like you're fucking hungry, it's hard labor. Like, it's a fucking lot. You work really fucking hard, man. I don't really want to take guns with me, it's not gonna help. I'll tell you what. Got one telescope. Give him one sculpture. I'm gonna have so much fun once they fucking arrive, though. I don't know how quickly they'll get there, but I'm gonna try. I wanted to take a better sculpture than that. I wanted to take the masterwork. It's only 7 kilos. Let's see. There's a table. Take a basic table with me. Like, these aren't priorities. I don't have to fucking do it. But if I'm gonna fucking go there, I also take table, chairs, a battery with some electricity in it would be really great. That's a bit of a kickstart. I wake up feeling like I got hit by a bus. I'm sore for no reason other than I got out of bed different. Could be dehydration. Could be overhydration. It could be fucking anything. You could have like, could be sick. Might have like a bug or something like that. Like, it's literally like unlimited possibilities. But yeah, honestly, the other thing too is as you get older, literally just getting out of bed some days is like, your body's just like, nup. Absolutely nup. I'm not dealing with this shit again, kind of thing. See if I can take him a little bit more food. There's a lot of pemmicans, so I'll take whatever I can. I'll do it. All right, medicine, food, stuff like that. You passed your warranty. I think most people will pass their warranty when they hit 25. I always expect that once you hit 21, you're like, human warranty is void. You're lucky to be like still doing anything. All right, first group has been selected. There's some medicals. There's some people that literally are loiterers that can pack me all back and forth. And there's a couple of people that are going to stay. Where the fuck is my base? Don't fucking tempt me, game. I will kill these people on a fucking moment's notice. Really? No shooting. Just get your asses over here, yeah? I literally just set up a caravan. Can I hit save? Please let me just hit save. I'm not even going to save this as a raid. We're just rolling with as it is. Pretty sure I've got shock lances and all sorts of shit. And, like, not that these guys are going to help, but I've got literal, like, options to take the fucking people that I find on my trip. Is it? You missed your 20s, felt invincible. Now it rains and my knees hurt. I can know the feeling, though. My 20s, well, I should say 20 to 23 were pretty good for me. Everything past there was shit, and 24 to 28 was just being lucky that I was still alive. And then literally like the next couple of years after that was just like accepting the life that now is. So I only got a couple of years in my 20s. I literally got like 3 good years. Honestly, somewhere between like 18 and 23 were probably my best years for feeling the best. And even then, like I had serious fucking accidents and stuff like that happen between then too. So like I've had shit happening since I was basically 16. I think 16 until, well, shit's still happening. We'll just say from 16 onwards, shit's been happening. I definitely got the raw end of the stick with the fucking warranty voiding. That's for fucking certain. Luke, can you just, I don't know if you can melee attack her. Can you melee attack that one? I think the sword might be too much. But these two have like fucking pikey thingies, so I don't know. Weeks is on a go frenzy. How's your health? Please don't make it that I have to kill a third fucking person. I'm just not up for this bullshit. Are you serious, Jackal? Calm your tits and walk away, mate. It's fucking... Does anybody have a zappy thingy here? Nope. Fucking smoke pop it just cause. Anybody. Who has it? Who has it? You. You. No? Who had it? Grab. I'm not dealing with Sky dying. Oh. Deal. Alright. Come on, Malbro. Also, this guy always reminds me of like a pack of smokes because there's like a brand similar to that. Don't do it, Comba. Fucking watching you. Another life of Peas the Great Raccoon. Whoa, shit, that's getting in there. Got a coffee now, had some... now I can see, not so blurry. Hi, bless. Just read your message earlier. Yeah, my fucking eyesight was a bit tanked today, actually. Coffee does help the vision. I actually made a really strong iced coffee, Grim. You probably would have been proud of it. I still haven't successfully finished it. It's so fucking strong. I think it's gonna like just like destroy everything in its path through my whole system. But yeah, it tastes alright. It tastes like, it reminds me of like a good like cafe one, you know? Like, you know, when you go to a cafe and you get like a nice like iced coffee, iced latte or some shit like that, and you're just like, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. That's exactly what I've got. Okay. So I can save that. Now I'm going to put it on fast forward and hope the fuck we might see our first caravan voyage out today, because it has not been a very successful moving day. We have been unpacking stuff. We've been throwing stuff in here. I tried using these, so I was going to do some sneaky stuff too, Grim. You missed this stuff earlier, but I had a conversation with a person on my YouTube comments, and they were like very insightful and stuff. And I always love like coming across people that like obviously have different ideas on the game and stuff. And they were like suggesting some of the various mods and stuff. And you know how obviously I don't use many mods. I've just got mostly vanilla stuff. But it gave me the idea of the transport pods. And the idea was that I could put all my excess shit in it and send it out. The only problem with that is that these things don't go far enough. So as far as I can tell from memory, it goes to here. That's the distance it goes to, I believe. Which is not going to be far enough. That's it. Coffee helps with everything. Feeling sad, coffee tired, coffee lonely, coffee gateway to another dimension, doors open up, creatures overwhelm Earth. I thought that was just the movie The Mist. Lol. You know, the funny thing is, I wouldn't mind watching Mist with everybody, but there's one part in there that's like a little too religious preachy kind of thing going through it, and I'm like, I just don't want to deal with like the comments section while trying to watch that. It's a good movie, The Mist, but it's just like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with people's opinions of religion. But yeah, I'm already starting to think through movie night, because obviously we're at 25 subs, and there's a chance that between now and 30th of September, because I'm including all types of subs, like resubs and gift subs and all the things, right? There's a chance that 5 more subs might happen between now and then. So there's a chance that movie night might happen. So I think I was looking at Kingsman, Hunger Games, Wrath of Man. If I can find my fucking John Wick movie, that'll be in there too. What's my other option? Give me a sec. I'll fight all the other worldly creatures. You'll probably just eat them and like they'll back down. They'll legit back down. Fucking everybody's having fucking tantrums. Alright, let me have a look. Where was my list? I was looking at... Come here, you. I was looking at Wrath of Man, Kingsman, John Wick, and Hunger Games, yeah. So those were the 4 movies that I've thought of so far that basically don't really have any issues, apart from the fact that it's like obviously like constant slaughtering, assassination, all that shit. But don't have any like crap where I have to deal with like political or religious conversations from them. So they should be fine. I think everybody's having fucking tantrums. I bet you anything, half of it's people that are gonna move. I think they know that they're moving. That I would give them coffee and they'd be pretty chilled. Should give them iced coffee so they're extra chilled, Grim. I know. I hope somebody just rolled their eyes. I am looking for... Jackal said you've been a shit cunt. How about you go activate that? You're becoming the new tofu real fast, love. Yeah, go make people happy for fucking once. It's literally the least